everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the cutoff mark that was announced by JAMB for 2025 academic section. So at the meeting held on July 8, 2025 in Abuja, JAMB held this meeting with various stakeholders such as the Minister of Education and also the heads of all tertiary institutions in Nigeria that were in attendance. So to go straight to the point, the cutoff mark that were announced for 2025 academic session is as follows. So the minimum admissible cutoff mark for universities is jointly agreed upon to be 150. For colleges of nursing sciences is 140. For polytechnics is 100, colleges of education 100, and also College of Agriculture to also be 100. So we need to understand that these are just minimum cutoff mark that were jointly agreed upon. So all the head of institutions that were present, they all submitted their cutoff marks for their own school. You understand? So, but based on average, based on the general submission and the performance of all the candidates, that is what they used to set the minimum cutoff mark. So you need to know that this cutoff mark is just the smallest, the minimum that any universities can set, including polytechnics and college of education. So that means any university can set their cutoff mark as low as 150. You understand? So any university can feel like, okay, they are okay with that 150, or they want to go with 200, 180, or anyone that they like. Institutions like University of Ibadan, Unilag, they do set their cutoff mark as low as 200. Likewise, Lagos State University, their own cutoff mark is always around 190, 195. You understand? So, and we also have some polytechnics that they use cutoff mark that is as low as 150. So just know that this cutoff mark is just what is going to be the minimum that they expect each university to use. So it is crucial to note that each institutions are at liberty. They have the freedom, they have the authority to set their own cutoff mark that is higher than this, even specifically for some courses. You understand? So this doesn't mean this is what anyone that score like 150 can apply to any university that you like. No. Each university has the liberty to set their own cutoff mark. Now, beyond the cutoff mark, part of what is being used to determine admission is what is called post-UTME exam or screening. So apart from the JAMB UTME examination that all the candidates wrote, each institution, they will have to organize what is called post-UTME screening or exam. So for example, if a particular school is organizing a post-UTME exam, that is, you are going to do an exam apart from the JAMB UTME examination that you did. So for them to give admission to candidates, they will need you to also do very well and pass a particular cutoff mark that they will also release when you finish when you participate in the post-UTME examination. Then we have some schools that they only do what is called screening, which means they will make use of your JAMB results and your O-level results to determine their own admission. Another one is O-level results. We have some institutions that they make use of both JAMB score and O-level results, which is either your WAEC and your NECO, or WAEC, NECO, or GCE or NAPTEP to determine admission. So most schools don't use only JAMB results to give admission. You understand? Then finally, we have what is called aggregate score calculation. So for any school that organizes post-UTME exam, they will calculate your aggregate based on the post-UTME results, your JAMB score, and possibly your O-level results, or however that they want. And some will only make use of the post-UTME score the post-UTME exam score. That's what they will use to determine the aggregate. Then we have some schools that will use both your JAMB score and your O-level to determine their aggregate score. So summarily, the JAMB 2025 cutoff mark are just minimum benchmark, like I've said before. This doesn't mean this is what each school will use, right? So like I mentioned, For universities, 150. We have some universities that they will set their own as 160, 170, 180, 200, but they don't expect any school to set it below 150. That is for university. Same also applied to all other institutions, you understand? So all candidates should be aware that each school, they do have their own cut-off marks. In fact, we have some that they will set cut-off mark for each of their courses. I mean, maybe they can say accounting is 200, political science is 180, maybe sociology is something, maybe medicine and surgery 250, law 250, and all others like that. So there are some institutions that do something related to that. So you need to be aware of what the school you are applying for is going to make use of before you proceed to apply for the admission form. You understand? So, and this is determined by various factors, which include the competition and the capacity that the school have to, accommodate more students into their institution. So for you to get updated about available post-UTME forms and the cut-off mark that each of these universities are using, just make sure you, contact me on my WhatsApp number via 081 24611 631, or you also check out our website at Naijaedugist.com. So if you are watching this on TikTok or Instagram or on Facebook, please make sure you follow us and drop a comment, drop a like for us. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please ensure you do what, you subscribe to our channel, and make sure you share this video to so many students so that they can also benefit from this. Thank you very much.